Hi, honey.
Hey.
I look like I have some weird background here, but
Yeah, I know. Like, where are you?
I am in Mexico, 2 hours north of Mexico City in San Miguel de Allende, and this is what it looks like. You can see it's pretty.
Oh, awesome.
That's the town right there between those two buildings. So, but
Nice.
when I put it down on the table, it basically looks like I have some weird background. Do you see any UFOs?
Not
We
yet.
get,
Yeah.
we have a lot
Just
of unidentified flying firecrackers here, but
oh,
they love their firecrackers, so they'll just sort of set them off whenever. So it's very fun. And
so
I'm
yeah.
here taking care of three adorable pugs who all eat bananas. I just want to let Axel know because Axel's my favorite bunny who eats
Well,
bananas, and
gonna
these
have
dogs
to share.
all eat bananas.
He's gonna have to share. I don't know.
You're never going to have to share. I bring your own bushel for just for you, Axel.
Oh, look at that.
But they're really funny. They go bananas for bananas, and it's pretty freaking adorable.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like I don't get it, but who knew? Who knew?
We have we have the baby pug who her name is Tiny. They also call her Tiny Terror because she is mistaken herself for the alpha male of the
Oh,
pack, which she's a baby girl and she needs she needs some guidance. They are so sweet. So we'll be doing a little training with her and
cool.
everybody will be getting a bath. That's another thing that's on the docket for these mush faces. They're so cute. Yeah, and we're
Yeah,
staying with some lovely people and it's fun. And
my
so
friend has a pug, Lola,
they're really cute. Yeah,
and
I
she
know.
acts Lola.
My dear friend Jessica had a pug called Mookie many years ago, and they're supposed to be bed warmers. That's their one of their functions.
Makes sense.
And but clearly after Jessica and her husband left, and I was staying with Mookie, I was the bed warmer for Mookie because he took over the entire bed. So
Oh,
I was like, okay, I get your thing. You're supposed to be my bed warmer, but you're not. I'm yours. Just I see where we're going here.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We know who run the households.
It's always the animals. They rule the
Tiny,
school.
right?
Teeny tiny, teeny tiny one. So we're talking about our year. It's a year since we started doing our chits and
Yeah, pretty much.
chats.
Yeah.
Wow, time flies when you're having fun.
So it didn't
Or
even seem like a year. It really didn't.
or should I say time flies when the world's going mad? I don't know, one of the two. It can be kind of fun when the world's going mad, but I
Yeah,
don't
I
know how to
guess.
feel about it all.
Good thing it's going fast because the world's going to shit. Because if it were going any slower, we really would like out of our minds.
It's a molasses disaster.
Yeah.
Slow as molasses. But we are getting places and this is all very exciting and we've had lots of topics and I wanted to open up something I forgot to ask people too. If you have anything you want us to talk about,
Oh yeah.
blah, 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 just pop it in the comments. We'd be happy to, go on and on about some topic you like rather than
Anything, including the Jenga building in New York City.
nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Need we say more? We've been trying
Nope.
to figure out what the heck's going on over there for a while. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that was crazy, crazy. And you're
Yeah.
at like a bird's eye view. So
Yeah.
if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have known. Because, how often do you look up and look around? Because everybody's stuck to their phone. They don't see what's going on around them. And
Or how often are you that close to it where it really,
yeah.
I'm thinking it's just some kind of focused activity there, but it is wild looking stuff too. So if you want to go down the alien route, you could do that too. But I don't really think there's anything
It
anything
could
that's
mean
foreign is
more,
probably us.
or true. I'm thinking more of like an energy
Yeah.
portal grid type
Yeah.
because they're all over the.
I really
And
think
if
it's
you know,
that. I
yeah,
think it's an energetic
yeah,
thing they're working on there too, because the energetics in the constructs of certain buildings aren't super great. So there's things you have to do to change that.
because if you notice, there's obelisks all around the world in various places, including DC. So what's that all about?
I don't know.
Things to think about.
Must just be a coincidence, Stephanie. Come on.
I guess same guy. Everybody loves that, architecture. So I guess they put it everywhere. But
Yeah, yeah, because like I have that all over my house. That's the funny part. You're like, where did I don't have that. I didn't like that. What?
yeah, yeah. And who
Uh,
knew that that cube in Astor Place? My friend and I turned that one year, years ago when we were in college, because we used to go down to the village all the time. And I didn't know it rotated, and we found out that it did.
yeah,
It took a
yeah, it
lot,
does.
but we actually moved it, turned it.
One
So
day
maybe
we'll bust it off the hinge and roll it into the river. I don't know if we
that's
want it to stay
that's
there
what
though. It just needs to go away.
we probably should have done it counterclockwise to counteract whatever energy's coming off that.
Exactly. So we've talked about a lot of things over this time, and I've
Mhm.
only seen Axel once, so that's kind of disappointing to me. But what are you going to do?
That's okay. We'll make up for that.
We are going to have to make up for that because that is one velvety forehead. And now I know why they wrote that book called The Velveteen Rabbit,
Oh
because
yeah, yeah,
they're pretty
yeah.
velvety. They're pretty velvety creatures.
Yes. That's why I'm gonna cover his ears, make hats out of him. You didn't hear that, boo boo.
You
You
didn't hear
didn't.
that? No, that's not happening anymore.
No.
No, nope. Not going to talk about that. But yeah, it's well, I certainly didn't expect to be here within a year. This was a very unexpected trip. So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But opportunities pop up all the time, and we shouldn't talk ourselves out of it. We should go with the flow because the universe is bringing it to you for some reason.
Yeah.
So, just go with the flow and learning curve, relaxation, whatever you get from it,
Yeah. I'm,
it's a
and
good
I'm a
thing.
super homebody. So for me, I mean, I like traveling, but it isn't like my um whole entire thing. But I do
Mhm.
enjoy it very much and I'm fine with it. And but yeah, I love my home. I'm a homebody kind of person.
Yeah,
So
I can go either way. I don't like flying just because it's always chaotic getting ready to get on the flight.
especially
And then
with three
it,
animals, that was an experience. Wow.
I can imagine. So
Yeah.
I don't mind road trips, but now the way
Yeah.
people are driving, I don't enjoy that anymore. But then, when you think about soul contracts and reincarnation and all that, and it's like the only place I really, really do want to go would be the UK.
Yeah.
That my bucket list since I was a kid. So at some point I like to do that. But in terms of everywhere else, if you think about the 26,000 year cycle, we probably have been everywhere. And maybe that's why I don't feel the need to travel because we've done it in previous lives. We've been everywhere.
That's
So,
amazing. I never thought of that. I mean, like
and
I've
it's,
always said that myself, but I never really thought about that.
yeah, and it's weird because, like, I'm a big ghost hunter person and into the paranormal,
Hmm.
into, I mean, not into it, but interested in both sides of dark and light. And I was never, ever drawn to go to Salem, Massachusetts.
Hmm.
And then someone had told me that I was hung there back in the time of the trials.
Oh, that sounds like
And
fun.
well, that might explain why I never felt like I had to go
That's a
back.
that's a warm fuzzy memory, huh?
But it's like gotta I don't know. I just kind of think about everything. Why am like was I always terrified of water? I'm a water sign. I'm a Scorpio. I'm drawn to the water, and yet I'm terrified of it. And then I always joke about it, saying, "Oh, maybe in a previous life I died by drowning, and it was at night because night is even worse than being around it in the day." Um, and then when you find out about the 26,000 year cycle, someone also told me they saw me as a pirate. I was short, and I would run up the mast like a little monkey. I was just so agile. So if I was a pirate, I probably met my demise as a pirate.
Wow.
So
Interesting.
it's stuff that you have to think about. Why do you have these um,
phobias and things like that. Like
phobias
you
and things like
definitely,
that. No reason. It's just, you know, I had no reason for it. So I got to kind of question, are we remembering something subconsciously?
wow, interesting. Yeah.
Always little lessons to be learned, and they come at you out of the blue. So,
Yeah. I'm loving being here. It's really extraordinary and reminds me a lot of Europe. Um,
mhm.
beautiful, beautiful mountain town. I guess you would call it. It's really like a city, but it's everything's cobblestone and it's just so interesting.
Cool.
Beautiful, beautiful. Chilly. And
That's interesting. I thought it would be a little warmer, but you're higher up. You're higher
we
elevated.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it actually just kind of chilly right now. It might get a little bit warmer towards the end of the week, but the temperature is really temperate here, which is nice. But boy, yeah, talk about ancient vibes and really
Mhm.
interesting kind of colonial feel. Lots
Yeah.
of fires burning, you can smell, just very pretty, very, very
Mhm.
cool. Yeah. And super steep. So walking down
Oh,
a lot of hills, not walking back up them. We're like, yeah, maybe we get a taxi from town. But
yeah, exactly. The worst, the biggest mistake I made was parking up at Coit Tower in San Francisco and walk down to the wharf, not
yeah,
realizing we walk back,
it is. It's very much that steep. Yeah.
stopping every
Mhm.
corner to catch our breath. So yeah.
But we've come a long way doing these podcasts and we're going to keep going because it's super
Mhm.
fun. I just love talking to you. And
I can't believe that. Yeah, it's been a year and we've done so many that it seems effortless. I
I
love talking
know,
to you,
me too.
and it's just like I don't know.
I know, who knew? We were like,
Cool.
we'll try this. Why not? And then we just having fun with it. It's so much fun.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I like,
we have to thank one friend of ours that actually came up with the idea of being a facilitator, and just I would never have thought about doing it because I don't like being in front of the camera. I really don't like talking, if you could believe that.
me neither. I wasn't too sure about it at all. And then
Yeah.
Donald
And
suggested we do this. So
yeah, when
thank you,
your
Donald.
name
Thank you, Moose.
yeah, when your name came up, I was like, all right, I can do it with her. Yeah.
Me too. He really put us together because we didn't really
Mhm.
think about doing this. But
Mhm.
I know I had the same feeling. I was like, oh, Stephanie, yeah, I'm done. It's happening.
Well, it's really acting, right?
Well, Axel, I know. Let's get down to the real
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
It's the bunny. I mean,
We're not,
you
we're not
guys really are the most important.
we're not taking credit. No,
Mm-mm.
you can relax.
Not even trying. Not even trying. It's all ears. All ears.